Hello, welcome to Practice with Me. My name is Jessica. I use she and her pronouns, and we're going to get into some nice, refreshing movement today. If you are just feeling heavy, if your shoulders are tight, if you've had a stressful period of time and you just want to get out of your mind and into your body, you're in the right place. That's what we're going to focus on today. So for today's class, we don't need any props unless you know that you like to use some. You have blocks or a blanket, feel free to grab them. But we can go about this practice with just our bodies. So let's start here, standing. Find a comfortable stance. Bring your feet so that you have enough room for your thighs, for your lower body, and that you're not straining to keep the feet together, but you're not straining to keep the feet wide. Nice, neutral, comfortable stance here. Start to close the eyes or just soften your face. Maybe look down if you want to keep the eyes open. Tune into the back of the neck. Tune into the shoulders. And as you tune into these different areas that I cue you through, think of softening those areas. Notice if tension resides there and let it go. If the place feels good, if it feels energized, great. But if it's feeling like it could relax, it could move a little bit, let's let go. Just notice where any of that tightness is that you can control through the breath, through awareness, and just let it slip away. So neck, shoulders, entire head. Come down with your awareness to that space between the shoulder blades. Maybe pull the shoulders back gently. Squeeze that space together nice and subtly, and then exhale, release. Notice how your shoulders settle away and open that area up. Maybe one more time just for emphasis. So gently just kind of squeeze the shoulders back. You can even use the elbows. Pull them back, find awareness, find that little pinch between the shoulders, and soften and release. You can even find the opposite direction for the stretch there. So bringing the shoulders forward if you want. Nothing crazy. Start to deepen the breath and follow that awareness down the back. So between the shoulders, down to the middle of the back, down to the lower back, maybe where the cervical spine is. Start to soften and release. Let the sensation of awareness come all the way down to the body, into the arms, the wrists, the pelvic area, the thighs, the quads, all the way down to the toes. Just a really quick body scan, introducing yourself to who you are in this moment, today, right now. Maybe noticing areas that you didn't notice before. Maybe finding new awareness of areas you're already very familiar with because they're bothering you. Just existing, just noticing how we're containing ourselves today. Start to deepen the breath a little bit further here. Soften through the fingertips. Drop the arms. Find a little wiggle here to get that last bit of energy out. And now that we're like jelly, we're soft and we're relaxed, we're aware of the body. Draw the fingertips out and overhead with your next inhale. And exhale, draw the fingertips out and back down to the sides. Maybe drop the chin down to the chest slightly. Inhale, lift up. And exhale. Find a vinyasa here. So find a link between your breath and this very gentle movement. Tensing the body, making it bigger on the inhale, exhaling, settling down into the soles of the feet, shrinking down into the earth, letting go. Inhale, rising up. Find awareness in the back of the neck. Let the inhale, let that breath expand through all those little tender points that we we tuned into a moment ago. A few more here, starting to find your rhythm. Waking up the body, getting used to the sensation, getting used to the movement. And releasing here, letting this be the last one. Roll out the neck. One direction and then the other. And let's keep with this stance. Open the feet up nice and wide. Draw the arms open. 5-pointed star here. So the toes can be pointed out slightly, very, very slightly. Just get nice and stable. And we want the legs to extend long, as wide out as they can, comfortably. I don't want you gripping the knife edge of your feet to stay supported here. Just get really comfortable, like you're laying in the snow, making a starfish. Oh, breathe into this here. Fingertips are active, arms are really reaching out. Shoulders are relaxed. So we're feeling that little area right underneath the armpit fire up to support the arms. We're feeling our traps fire up to support the arms. Ooh, start to tilt over to one side. Maybe the left side, keep the legs bent. You can gently bend into the left knee if you need to, if that feels good. Back to center. Exhale, find this on the other side. Inhale, back to center. The legs can be straight if that feels good on the side body, or you can find a little bend. The bend is nice if you lock your knees out, or if you're feeling any tugging in the lower back or the side body. We're not that warmed up. So find a way to accommodate your body that feels good. Ooh, again, breathe back to center. Exhale to find the movement here. We'll find this one more time on each side. Keep the arms active. I know they're starting to get a little bit tired, a little fatigued. But it's okay, because we have literally been holding the weight on our shoulders for who knows how long. So what's some arms? What's holding the arms out for a little bit? We got this. Ooh, back to center. Big inhale, exhale. We're gonna draw the arms into hug. We're gonna reach for opposite shoulders here. So maybe the left hand reaches for the right shoulder and vice versa. Think of stacking the elbows on top of each other. So even if they don't stack, that's just kind of the area we're moving into. Lift the shoulders up a little bit and feel that stretch on the tops of the shoulders here. So if we're relaxed, there's a little stretch. Yeah, that might feel really good, but if we lift those elbows up and press them forward, we're gonna make that a little more energetic through the shoulder blades, through the shoulders themselves. Find some movement here. If it feels good to swivel from side to side, that's always a nice soothing thing, a nice self-soothing practice. And then we'll open up, come back to center if you're moving. Open up nice and wide. And exhale, we'll find this on the other side. So come in for that hug, reach for opposite shoulders. So the right arm's on top this time. Ooh, lift the shoulders up, press them forward. Find that movement, nice and gentle swiveling in the hips here. Keep the knees soft. Keep that breath moving. The breath is the foundation of all of our practice, but especially this practice today. Lift the elbows and we'll come back to center and open up. Exhale, draw the arms down. Shake out the shoulders a little bit. Very good. Gonna stay in this wide stance and find a squat here. So I'm gonna scoot my feet out just a little bit wider from each other. Maybe you do the same. And toes come out a little bit further, heels come in a little bit closer. And we're just gonna find this seat here, a wide-legged squat, goddess pose. If you've taken class with me before and we visited this posture, you'll see me put my hands on the tops of my thighs, press down and slide back. And that gives a little space in my body to sit into this. So I encourage you to do the same. Sit deeply as you can without any pain. And breathe. Try to keep the chest elevated. Try to keep the shoulders back. Palms can come together. You can keep your hands down here. Press into the feet. Press into the big toe knuckles. Keep those knees open and wide. And maybe sit a little deeper if you can. Breathe. 2 more breaths. We've got this. Last breath. On the inhale, press all the way up. Bring the toes forward. Exhale, arms come down. Roll off the neck. Let's step to the front or the top of our mat. We're going to make our way down onto hands and knees. Inhale, arms up, upward salute. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Hands come to the shins. The knees are the thighs, spine is long, gaze is down. Exhale, plant the hands down. We'll find our high plank. Hands come down wide as your shoulders. Step back 1 foot on the other, or you can simply find your plank on your knees here. Yogi's choice. We'll lower down for chaturanga on an exhale. Come to the knees. Elbows are in and back. Relax the tops of the feet. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Press all the way back. Bring the heels or the hips back toward the heels. You can also take the knees nice and wide just to create some space in your body. You can maneuver your middle section here to give you space. And this is really about an extension in the back, in the spine. It's also a nice stretch for the tops of the feet, for the quads. There's a lot going on here, but it doesn't always feel like a restful posture. So if you feel like your head is going to explode whenever you're in this posture, I invite you to bring a block in under the head or a pillow up under the chest or the torso. Any way to support yourself in this posture and get the benefit out of it. If you're hanging out here and you're finding it hard to breathe and you're getting red in the face and you're really uncomfortable, there's no benefit to that. So please accommodate yourself. And as long as your neck is relaxed, you don't have to bring your forehead all the way down to the mat. Wherever you are in this posture, just keep pressing the hips back, pressing into the forearms or the palms or the arms. And relax the neck, relax the face. And breathe. Next, inhale, start to rock onto hands and knees. Find a tabletop position here. Walk the hands into the body, lift the arms up, lift the seat up. Upward salute on the knees. Exhale, hands to heart center. Sit the hips back towards the heels. Release the arms. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to heart center, sit back. Release the hands. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, sit back. One more time, lift up. Exhale. Inhale, open the eyes, tabletop position. Exhale, curl the toes under, downward facing dog. Lift the knees off of the mat. Send the weight back towards the heels. Heels are aligned behind the toes, so you can't really see them when you look back. Fingertips are pressing in. Bend through the knees if you need to. Take the feet wide here. Big inhale. Maybe you step off of your mat like me. Exhale, bend through the knees. Walk the hands back. And we find a wide leg forward fold here. So if you're tight behind the legs, if you have a big midsection, a big belly, body in the middle, body yaddy yaddy in the middle, This will feel good. You can even use your hands to kind of maneuver your body between the knees and sit back into this, bend into the knees. Let your body support you. Release the hands and relax them wherever they want to come. And make sure you're breathing. Make sure your neck and your head are relaxed. You don't need to look up at me. You are doing this perfectly all on your own. I'm going to be here for a few more breaths. So let go. See if you can lose yourself in this posture for a moment and just be in the moment without thinking of the next moment and the one after that. And if you have any organic movement that starts to happen here, maybe we're rocking from side to side. Maybe the head is just kind of swinging, right? Breathe into that, lean into that. Those little organic moments of soothing movement are very healing. They're really helpful to allow you to be present in the moment. Take our last breath here. Exhale, sink a little deeper. And on the inhale, start to peel yourself up super, super slow. So maybe hands are on the ground and you walk them up the legs, nice and slowly. Round through the shoulders, chin to chest. Let the head come up last. Let this be dramatic and slow and deliberate. And the head comes up last. And whoa. What a crazy, amazing feeling after being inverted for maybe a minute or so. Coming up nice and slow, you feel the blood rushing. Take a moment, feel that sensation. We're gonna step the feet together. We're still at the back of the mat. Let's come back down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Bend through the knees. Bend generously through the knees. We're gonna walk down to downward facing dog from here. So take your time. You can just come down onto the knees if you prefer and find your downward facing dog that way. Take a moment, breathe here. Let's lift one leg up. Ooh. Exhale, bring it down. Opposite leg comes up. 3-limb dog. Bring it down. Come into that high plank. You can come down to the knees if you're not there, or not. Hold it here if you want. Dip the hips down just a little bit. Come down onto the knees. Lower down. All the way down onto the belly. Open the feet up. Open the legs up, rather. Stack the forearms. And rest the face. Relax on the tops of the feet here. Press them down gently into the earth. Really make sure your legs are fully extended. And breathe. Breathe into the sensation of your heart pumping against the earth here. Breathe into the sensation of being fully supported by the earth. How often do we think of the ground that supports us, the surface we rest on? Let's be grateful for the little things here. If you're resting on one side of the face and not your forehead, pick up and switch directions here. We are an equal opportunity stretching class. We want to get the stretch on each side. So take a moment on that other side. And on the next inhale, we'll start to come back to center from here. We're gonna come onto the knees. So press the hands down, lift the hips up, come onto the knees. And we're gonna find some side plank variations from here. So a side plank is taking our traditional plank and holding it on one side. There are some different options here. You can find the traditional version if you'd like, but we're gonna play with a modified version of this today. So we can start here. Hands down onto the mat as wide as your shoulders. Find your high plank. And then on the outside foot, so on the left foot, start to roll
out onto one side. The right foot is gonna step forward for a little kickstand. And the right arm comes up. Lift the hips, breathe. Come back down to center, release. Come onto the knees, lift up. Exhale, sit down. Lift up. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, back. Inhale, high plank, other side. Let's get right into it. So find your variation, whether you're coming in traditional version or not. Extend that right leg out. Find your kickstand. Reach up. One more breath. And exhale. Back to center. Walk the hands into the body. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Inhale up. And exhale. Sit back. One more breath here. Eyes are closed. Come back to your tabletop position. Curl the toes under. Big inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift up. Shake out the head. Find the breath. Bend through the knees, look forward. Step. Wide step. 2 steps, 3 steps. Crawl forward. Meet me in a forward fold. Halfway lift here. Big inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up. Arms come up, chin comes to the chest. Exhale. Hands at heart center, hands come to the body. Close the eyes. Soften the face. Take a moment here. Release the hands. Inhale, arms up, upward salute. Exhale, sit back for chair pose. Sit the hips back. Try to pull the chest forward. Squeeze the thighs together if they're touching. Shoulders back, booty back. Start to twist onto one side. So think of bringing the left elbow towards the right knee. Back to center. And on the other side, find a little twist. Keep committed to the bend in the knees. Twist, twist, twist. And I'll come up back to forward. Exhale, fold. Release. Lengthen the legs. Shake out the head. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Release the hands. Inhale, lift up once again. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant the hands down, high plank. Find your side plank variation. One side, and then the other. We're coming right into it. Take your time. If you fall, it's okay. Back to high plank, down onto the knees. Lift up, big breath. Exhale, sit back, draw the arms back, chin to chest. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hold it, hands to heart center. Breathe, find your breath.
Find awareness in the tops of the feet, in the quads, in the upper body. Hands come down to the mat. Release yourself down onto the mat. Come onto your back here, nice and gently. Oh, yes, just let yourself go. Surrender that body down to the earth. Maybe find some windshield wiper legs here. Knees from side to side to kind of work out the quads, the side body. Little massage on the sacrum area. And we did that. We knocked it out of the park. We got our movement on today. I hope that you're feeling a little bit lighter. We'll take these last few moments of class to really let this practice sink in and to explore whatever needs to be explored, whatever comes to the surface. So hopefully we're feeling lighter mentally, right? Maybe we felt a little heavy. Maybe that's why we clicked on this video. Maybe we needed to take a little break or vacation from our day-to-day or whatever we were working on or dealing with. And hopefully right now, the only thing that you're really concerned about or interested in is that buzzing, hot, warm sensation in your body that we just created together. That amazing sensation of being alive, of being in the right place at the right time, of being perfect exactly how you are, as you are, in this body, with this state of mind, with this ability that you have right now. Just all accepting of what life is offering us and the motivation to make it the best. Soften the jaws, soften the eyes. Ease back into a restful breath, a natural rhythm of the breath. No need to hold the inhalation or the exhalation. Just let it be. As you slowly, your awareness recedes to the background and you find a place to sit and observe the way your thoughts and emotions fluctuate and move without you, without your guidance, without your approval or resistance. Just kind of recognize the magic in the machine as it is. And maybe from the background, maybe from your cozy seat, you can find your power and awareness. Begin to deepen your breath here. Maybe invite movement into your fingers and toes. Or extend this meditation as long as you need to. We have reached the end of our class together today. Such an honor for you to trust me and allow me to guide you in this movement. And I can't wait to see you again on the mat next time. Thank you so much.